Hi everyone, well welcome to Pilates. We'll start sitting cross-legged. So keep the spine nice and tall, push your shoulders down away from your ears, and just keep the spine long. Relax the fingers, wiggle the toes, relax those. And push the shoulders down. And you can close your eyes if you want to, and just start to feel your core connecting, just so you're engaging your back muscles and your core muscles. And then just breathe in, allow the ribs to widen, and breathe out. Come back in, relax. Push your shoulders down, lift up a little bit taller, inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then inhale, exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And then come back up, breathe in, breathe out over to the left. And then back up, and then just nod the chin, stretch out the back of the neck. And then back up, and then look over the right shoulder. And then in, exhale over to the left. And then come back in, and then arms up. So elbows in line with your shoulders, hands flat, breathe in, breathe out, elbows together, and just stretch out. Breathing in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, come back in, and feel such a good stretch for the top of your neck. Just try and keep your elbows up. If you let them come down, you don't stretch as much. And then out. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, exhale. And then arms come down, hands on the floor. Really plant the hands down. Breathe in, breathe out, stretch forward, elbows come down, and see how far you can get. Hold it there, and then trail the hand up. And again, one more time, nod. Inhale, exhale, elbows come down. And then up. And then just take the right hand behind you, left hand on right knee. Inhale, exhale, look over the right shoulder. And then come back in. Right hand, left knee, inhale, exhale, look over the left. And then come back in. Right hand on left shoulder, left hand on right elbow, left hand on right elbow, right hand on left elbow. Inhale, and then exhale, nod the chin and push the shoulders forward, but don't have your chin right in towards your chest. And then come in. Inhale, exhale, come up, push forward. And then come up. Wonderful. And then come, lay down, and just grab a block quickly. And then hug the knees in. Oh, it's the best one. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. And then circle the knees around. Whatever you want to do here, just relax your lower back. And the other way. And then feet flat on the floor, feet wide, and then just lift the toes off the floor, so you're really flexing and stretching out your ankles. Now you'll feel one side of your body feel like a little bit more tense when you do this. That tends to be your tenser side, obviously, and relax. So breathe in, breathe out, lift up. So my right calf is definitely sorer than the left. It's a nice way to stretch. One more time. Inhale, exhale, toes up. And then inhale, exhale, both knees over to the left and stretch out that side. And then up, inhale, exhale over to the right. And then come back up. Feet flat on the floor, grab your bands. If you've not got a band, you can still do it, so grab the band. Hands really wide on the band. So I know it's not horrendously cold today, but as it gets colder, our muscles tense up, so we need to warm up. So just pull on the band so it comes down towards your chest, and then stretch up. Pull, and then up. And then pull down, and lift, pull, and up. 3, and up. 2, and up. 1, and then just, if you've got no band, just pull. If you've not got a band, sorry, just move your hands. And if you've got a band, just pulse it. And then relax. Hands in there. So left arm straight, right arm out to the side. And then breathe in, breathe out. Just pull. And then back up. And then pull back. If you've not got your band, you can still do this. Just make sure you squeeze the shoulder blades. And up. 5. And up. 4. And up. 3. And up. 2. And up. 1. And up, and then just switch the arm. So right arm straight, left arm diagonal. Inhale, exhale, pull, and up. And pull back, and up. Down, and up. 4, and up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, and up. And then just relax your hands. Wonderful. Okie dokie. And then just make sure your pelvis is nice and neutral. Lift up the right leg. Inhale, exhale, stretch. And bring it in. Stretch. Really push through your heel, open up back to the legs, stretch. And out. And then here, tap it down and lift. Tap and up, tap and up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, and up, and bring it down. Pelvis nice and still, hips level, left leg. So make sure it always stays in line with the hip before you start. Extend and bend. Out. And in, out, and in, out, and in. One more, and in, and then tap, and up, tap, and up. 5, and up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, and up. Very good. And then just, if you've got a cushion or headlock, just take it away into the core section. So, feet Normal. Head in the hands, nudge chin, squeeze. Tap your right knee. Hand comes around. Left knee tap. Hand comes around. Right hand tap. Hand comes around. Left knee tap. Arm comes around and lower. If that's too much for you, you can just hold your curl up here whilst we're tapping. And again, inhale, nod, squeeze, tap, hand comes around, tap, hand comes around, tap, hand comes around, tap, hand comes around, and lower. One more time, nod, lift. Now tap opposite hand and just lift it up and tap and up, tap and up, tap and up, hand comes down, other side, tap across, lift, tap, up, 3, up, 4, up, and come down, well done. Hopefully you felt that in the sides and right of your abdominals. And then feet flat on the floor. Wonderful. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're coming into a sort of pulse. It's called the 100. So your hands are behind the head. You're going to nod your chin. I'll show you first if you've not done this before. Nod your chin, you lift up. Arms are here, and you're going to pulse. You're going to breathe in for 5 and out for 5. Okay? I can't count and do it with you because it makes me really out of breath. So if you don't want to do it or halfway through you need a little break, feel free. Or if you want, you could just hold your curl up whilst we're doing the 100, and then it will build your core strength and stamina. Okay? So get comfy because this is a long one. Okay, here we go. So head in the hands, inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, lift, stretch the arms. And arms are flat, just small pulses. Here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug your knees into your chest. Well done. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Well done. Rock side to side. And relax. Just stretch your whole body out if you need to. Push through the heels. Wonderful. So come on to your elbows after you put over that. Onto your elbows. Knees in line with the hips. Wrists in line with the elbows. Elbows in line with the shoulders. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. Extend the leg. Hold it here. And then what we're going to do, if you can, extend the other leg, hold it there. Then bring the right knee in and then the left. Now, if that's too much for you, what you can do is just extend it out and then in and extend out or come in, or you can toe tap and come up. Okay? So whatever you wish to do, whether it's your class, you go at your own pace. So we breathe in and breathe out. Out. Inhale, exhale out. And then in and in. Relax. Well done. So you should feel a slight shake when you extend your legs, but just don't hold your breath or don't have your neck like this. You need to keep your neck completely relaxed. And again, inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Relax. 2 more times. Lift up, breathe in. Breathe out, extend. And extend. And in. And in. And relax. Good. And again, one more time. Lift. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. On it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come in. Well done. Oh, it burns, doesn't it? Well done. Rock side to side. And again, stretch your whole body out if you need to. Well done. Okay, let's just do one more core exercise. So, hands underneath the lower back. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Stretch the legs out. And then inhale, exhale, feet go out, not too wide. And then cross them over. And then out. Cross over. And in. And out, sorry, and cross, and out, and cross, out, and cross, and out, and cross, and out, and into, and out, and in, and out, bend the knees, rock side to side. And stretch the body out really long. Push through the heels. Well done. Now just gently come and lay onto your front. So we're just going to stretch your abdominals out. If you've got any back pain, pre-existing back pain injuries, and I always say it, but I like to say it 1,000 times if I have to, be really careful with this one. Okay, so your hands are going to start here on the floor, and then you're going to inhale and exhale. Just peel yourself up and just stretch out your arms as long as it's comfortable with your lower back. If not, just lay flat on the floor. And then gently come back down, relax. Breathing in. Breathe out, relax the toes and come up. And then come onto the knees, sink the hips back, stretch your arms forward. Just hold it here. Just really bring the hips back to stretch out. Wonderful, and then come onto your front and just rock the hips side to side. Wonderful. So, first things first, let's just warm up the back. So, stretch your arms out, forehead comes down, relax your shoulders, breathe in, breathe out, opposite arm to leg. Remember, not too high. And lower. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift. And lower. Breathing in. Breathe out, lift. And down. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift up. And lower. Inhale, exhale up, and lower. One more time each side, breathe in, breathe out, lift. And one more time, lift. And then come back down, just push yourself up, bring your knees in, child's pose once again. And then come back onto your stomach, and then feet in, toes out, heels out, rock side to side. And then have the arms out. So you're going to press your hands into the floor, Inhale, exhale. You're just going to squeeze up. So you feel like a different sort of resistance here, right in the top of the back, and then come back down. So you're not coming up very high. And remember, if this is really uncomfortable for your shoulders in any way, hands underneath. Okay? Stretch out, breathe in. Breathe out, lift. And lower. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift up. And lower. Breathe in. Breathe out, up. And lower. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, up. And lower. Well done. Come up and stretch out that back once again. This time, knees wide, elbows down, hands down. And really walk your fingers forward, because when we do a lot of back work, yes, we strengthen, but we've also got to lengthen and relax the muscles as well. Wonderful. Okay, and then bring the, come and sit onto your heels, or you can sit up onto your knees if you want to. Hands are in front here. Inhale, nod. Exhale, push them round forward. And then come back up. Inhale. Exhale, nod round. And then up, and then just take left hand behind, right hand on your hip, just turn it over the left side, just to stretch out. And then come back in, switch over to the other side. And then come back up. Okay, so now we're going to do another exercise. This is quite an advanced exercise, it's quite intense, so I'm going to give you different options, obviously. So this is what we want to do. We have done it before, but some of you may not have done it before. So we're onto the hands and the knees, and we're going to extend everything long. And then if you can, you're going to lift up the left leg, tap it down, lift up the right, tap it down, and relax. Now I know that is a lot, and if you're not good with your core strength, then you can different options. You could just try holding a plank, just to practice that. Or what you can do is come into what we call sort of various different names for it, but like this, and then squeeze and lift up like that and hold it. That will also get your strength up. So here we go. Whatever you wish to do, don't hold your breath if you're holding the plank. We're going to breathe in and then breathe out, lift up. So squeeze the core, inhale, exhale, lift, and down, inhale, exhale, up. And come down and rest. And again, onto your high planks or opposite arm, obviously. Breathe in, breathe out, up, and lift, and down, lift, and down, come back in. So that really gets your whole body, because your core is working so hard to stabilize everything. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, come up, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and knees out. Very good. Come forward. So remember, if you're doing this, just make sure you're lifting everything up and just hold it there. One last time. Breathe in. Relax your neck, breathe out, lift, and hold it up, and lower, lift, and lower. Well done. Knees are wide, hands down. Take a nice long breather. If you need to have a drink, have one. Just relax the whole body. sip of tea. Great, now if you've got a cushion or block, you can use it here. We are going to extend the right arm out and place the block on your arm. And then bring the feet forward, left hand on the left hip. And then left hand in front of the chest. Now, big thing here, make sure that your hips are level, otherwise you're going to tip. So you want to imagine a spirit line from here to here. A spirit level, sorry. Right hand on the floor, left hand on the floor, feet are forward. Now squeeze inner thighs and the feet together. We're going to inhale and exhale, lift. Hold it and lower down. Breathing in. Breathe out, lift up. And lower. Breathing in. Breathe out, up. And lower. Now, you can hold it at this level, sort of a level 1, or to make it harder, we can lift and then lift the arm here, or you can lift the leg up as well. Now, if you wobble, you need to make sure your hips are level. This hand can be flat on the floor. Bring the hand down, leg down, and relax. Very good. And let's go again. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift. Arm up, leg up, push through the heels. Hand down, arm down, and come down. 2 more times like this. Breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze up. Lift. Hand come down, hand comes down, and relax. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out, up, arm up, lift up. And hold it for 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Well done. Now just bring the knees in. So you're going to have your knee in line with your hip and then the knee in line with the ankle. And then place the left hand in front of your chest. Again, make sure the right rib cage is sort of flat on the floor. Fingertips on the floor, relax the feet. Inhale, exhale, just lift that leg up. So it's not very big and they stay parallel. And lower. Breathing in. Breathe out, lift. And lower. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And lower. And again, up. And lower. And up. And come down. And lift up. And come down. And up. And down. And one more lift. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Massage your feet. Give your legs a little rest. That is so good for strengthening the whole of the side of the body. So, yeah, very good. And then when you're ready, come and swing yourself around over to the other side. Extend the legs, right hand on the hip, push it away. Right hand, so no, let's correct you, but right hand underneath left hip, and you will feel the difference. If you're not right, you will be wobbling. Okay, your body will always tell you if you're in the wrong position, you'll just feel it. So right hand on, push away, bring your feet forward. Just use your core strength, that's why we practice it, and then relax your feet, and hopefully from here, if you took your hand away, you shouldn't be wobbling, okay? Relax the left ear, left hand down, breathe in, breathe out, lift up, and gently lower. Breathe in. Breathe out up. And lower. And inhale. Exhale up. And lower. And lift. And come down. So now you've done a few, you will be able to see if you need to bring your feet more further forward or further back, or adjust your hips, whatever. Last one, breathe in, breathe out, lift. Now if you want to challenge it, lift your arm up. And then lower it down. Okay, so now what we're going to do is whatever you do on the other side, we will repeat. So make sure you're nice and comfy, squeeze that core in, breathe in, and breathe out, lift up, and then lift that foot up if you can, push through the heel. Lower the feet down and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, up, lift, and relax. And inhale, exhale up. Down. Breathe in, breathe out up. And hold it. Lower, one more time. So really use it now, squeezing that core. Inhale, exhale up. And gently lower. Well done. Bring the knees in. Knee in line with the hip, knee in line with the ankle. Relax your ears. Right hand on top of that hip, push it away. Breathe, squeeze that core in. Fingers on the floor, inhale, exhale, just lift it up. The chance let that ankle go up, keep it in. And lower. Breathe in, breathe out. And lower. And lift. And come down. And lift up. And lower. And lift. And down. And lift. Wash it really fast. And lower. Two more. Up. And come down. Last one. Up. And come down. Well done. And then just come to lay onto your back. Stretch out straight away. So soles of feet together, knees out wide. And then up. Inhale, exhale out. And then up. Feet just as wide as the mat. Another quick stretch. Knees out to the side. So all the work we've just done, we need to stretch out now. And then up over to the right. And then up, very good. Come and lay onto the front. And continue some work with the glutes. So, one hand on top of the other, feet hip width apart. Bend the right knee. Now, don't bring that knee in too close, just keep it here. Push through the heel and then lift it up. And then, if you can, extend it out. Come back in, lower down. So if you can see yourself in the screen, use it. So you can lay on your side. Now lift your foot up. Imagine that your foot is trying to push the ceiling. Then you're going to extend it out. Then you're going to come back in, and then you're going to lower. So you'll feel it. If you're lifting up too high, you'll feel it in your lower back, and just drop the knee down slightly. And then lift up, and come down. And lift up. Extend. In and lower. 2 more. Lift. Extend. In and down. Last one. Lift up. Extend. In and down. And relax. Rock side to side within the hips, other side. Make sure your feet aren't too far apart before you start either. So lift up that left foot. Breathing in. Breathe out, lift up. Extend out. Come back in. And lower. Now relax your hands and your elbows on your face as well. Don't push into the mat to overcompensate for your glutes. Come up and lower down. And up. Extend. And in. And lower. And up. And out. Up. And lower. 2 more. Lift. And out. Up. And come down. And 1 more. Lift. And out. Up. And lower. Well done. Now just curl the toes under and then lift up the knees and curl the toes under a little bit more. This is really good for stretching out. If you have a bad back, this is really good because you're stretching out your hamstrings. And then relax the feet. And then curl the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Knees down. And relax. And 1 more time. Curl the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Wonderful. Now we are going to do a back stretch. And as always, if you have a weak lower back, be very careful with this one. So left hand down, hand on there, and now you try and reach for your foot. If you can't do this, you can just either do this and just try and bring it in, or onto your toes even. Make sure your knees are really close together, not too far out. And then if you can, inhale and exhale, lift up. But just don't lift up too high, don't pull the knee out so the hips tip. Bring the knee down, relax the feet. And the other side. Forehead on, knees bent. Get yourself comfortable first. Remember, one side's going to be harder than the other. Go really easy. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. And come down. Well done. We're coming into a downward dog. So hands onto the floor. Push up, curl the toes under. Inhale. Exhale up. Push the heels back. Let the head drop. Really push into your hands. Knees come down to the floor. Child's pose. One more time. Come forward. Inhale. Exhale up. Push the heels down. Let the head drop. And then knees come down. Come on, leg onto your back. Right foot on the floor, tuck left thigh in. Make sure your hips are nice and level. Inhale, exhale, stretch it up. And then bend the knees and lower down. Inhale. And then exhale. And relax. And then just come into a couple of minutes of relaxation. Just relax your neck, push your shoulders down, relax your toes, let them go loose. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And take in a deep breath in and a breath out. Stretch out, push through the heels, push your body. And then hug the knees in, rock side to side. And then roll over onto your right side, lift yourself up, and then come and meet me cross-legged. Sorry, I have to have a cup of tea to get me through the day. Right, I'm leaving. So push the knees down, keep the spine really tall, stretch your arms out, then inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale, lower. And that's it. Brilliant.